start off with the world savior, but of course, you guys, you know you're in third place.
Are we
Your
really?
scores.
Are we tied with anybody in third?
You got a 34 tonight total, so I just judging, we had the 240s,
Wow.
and then you guys.
We're
Wow.
just third.
That's pretty cool.
Thoughts on that?
I was
Honestly.
a 10, but I think that's how it's going to be. You know, I really do. I think at the end of the the end of the contest, I think we're going to be in third, but I think we're going to win it all.
Okay,
Yeah.
that quiet confidence like you did tonight on the dance floor.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
support that. I love it.
Exactly.
Now I got to ask a fan question because you were masterful tonight. You were amazing, but this fan wanted to know, and it's Peta Murgatroyd fans. They've been begging to ask questions to you guys for tonight. And this is for Tommy. What was the hardest part of the Argentine tango for you?
Standing up straight. You know, I have a tendency to hunch when I dance. And Argentine tango, they allow for it. You know, they allow for it kind of, but the rest, you know, the head kind of tilts forward. But when my head tilts forward, my whole body tilts forward. And so the hardest part was my posture. That was the toughest thing. And then you have to think of posture and then do all those steps, you see?
Sure. Now, for you now, in being his coach, what was the hardest part this week for you in training?
I mean, some days we only had like an hour and a half. Like on Thursday, we literally, the time factor kind of hurt us a little bit in the fact that like the memory was a little bit bad. Sometimes just, you know, knowing the dance off by heart, I felt like we didn't have enough time, but he pulled it off. And
Fantastic. Your money.
you're amazing.
Well, I kept rehearsing on my own at home. Derek filmed me rehearsing outside my trailer. I would rehearse. Well, we rehearsed everywhere. We rehearsed while we were waiting for the sound bites and all that stuff. I just kept rehearsing, and that's one thing about tango. Like when I was in prison, I used to practice a tango walk on the basketball court, and all the prisoners used to look at me like, "What is this guy doing?" You know, and because a tango walk is very hard to do. You know, it's not easy because you got to put all your weight on your lead foot, but you got to be upright. And there's a whole tricky, and then you got to keep your knees together.
He's making me stand more upright.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But quickly, let's make a lighthearted moment. I know. What are you guys dancing next week?
the jive.
Woo! Okay, you're gonna do
And
sizzling.
it ain't no jive, but
right.
we're gonna be jiving.
We're going to be jiving.
Okay, save this for next week. They also want to know if you could do an impression of each other, but save it for next week. So work on that in your off time in your rehearsal, but you gotta keep them here. So on the count of 3, you want to buzz them later?
Yep.
All right, for Team Chongatroyd. 1, 2, 3. Buzz you later.